I usually, when I do these routines, I can feel like multiple days even afterwards. Body is like shredding, building muscle. But one of the biggest things what this program is really about is developing sort of like a mental toughness, ability to push yourself, then your body's ability to endure physical stress. Because the more you're able to push yourself within like certain safe limits, the better results you can actually get, the better, stronger stimulus you can get to your body. And so in Warrior Training XX, this routine is the bodyweight routine, the bodyweight 100, but there are actually also routines for kettlebell and dumbbell, equal amounts of routine for all these equipments. And the exercise selection, you saw some here, but it's super functional, super versatile selection of exercises. We're going to be doing different variations of jump, different variations of squatting, unilateral squatting patterns. Your core is going to be crunching, you're going to be stabilizing, you're going to be doing those planks, you're going to be twisting it, rotating it, especially with the kettlebell moves, a lot of dynamic stability, hard rotational movements, excellent for sports where you need to generate lots of force, like dynamic force with your stretch reflex, but it's also controlled movements to actually train the mobility and purely develop strength in your body as well, especially in the dumbbell routines. And then you have very multi-dimensional movements on the ground, that you do from the plank, some like animal movement type of drills. So, you probably won't find much more versatile or more functional high intensity training than in this program. It's like a way to develop the body's functionalism to its like full capacity, also to endurance. It's just about like in a functional way, burning fat, lose excess weight, build muscle mass, become more powerful, more agile, and just more shredded on the way as well, while you're building this sort of mental toughness that actually transfers also to other forms of training as well. Because Warrior Training is our only program that is purely about strength endurance. Other programs are really not, but the strength endurance was one of these fundamental functional sort of traits that we have as a human. You need to be able to endure and sustain your performance for long periods of time. I'm doing MMA, for example. There's MMA fighters and other fighters doing actually Warrior Training XX, helping to help them in their conditioning. There's also even older people do it because you can actually scale these routines quite a bit. You can always do them with your own tempo. But for me, if your body is all good, all set, I'll push it each time as hard as I can. And there's actually also the reason why I tend to sweat so much as well. But so you get the routines, you get training for kettlebell, dumbbell, bodyweight, you get training from 4 different difficulty levels: beginner, intermediate, advanced, and the notorious elite routines of this program. You also get the warm-up routine. You get 3 different breathing methods that I use in this training, because you don't notice me like like doing this sort of panting often when I do this, because I actually control my breathing, and it's a way to get much more out of your training when you're under these sort of high pressure situations. You need to learn a few simple breathing patterns that really help you just get more power, and also just find a sort of more healthier way to do high intensity training. It's not used to be really in the brink of fainting there. So breathing methods, the routines, full schedule. You don't need to think anything yourself. You just follow the schedules. There are actually multiple variations, like weekly schedules. You can choose the one that suits the best for yourself. And then in the end of every routine, you can also choose, you need to do a cool down routine, because after this sort of very hard in this training, you just want to relax, you want to stretch your body, calm yourself down. And there's actually a very, very complete routine that stretches every area of your body. It's great to do by itself as well. Even if you didn't do the warrior workout, you can just cool yourself down, or just take care of your body by stretching it. And this is basically all that is in the Warrior Training XX. It's a workout format that follows the way that, for example, some MMA champions have been training, conditioning. It's really real, tough. It's simple training, but very, very hard and unforgiving way in some ways. But it's also why it gives such great and amazing results. And if it didn't already become very clear, these are follow along routines. So as you saw from there, I'm gonna do the whole routine, every set, every rep, every round, all the breaks even I'm gonna do with you, walk you through the whole thing, train with you, gonna sweat with you. I'm gonna also be like yelling at you at some point to push you forward. And this is, I think, one of the actually greatest things about the Warrior 20XX is the follow along format, because it's just a way for me to like sort of make sure that you get the results that we want. Because many people it's hard by yourself to understand your limits without like seeing an example from the outside. If you see like, I'm going forward, I can do it, then you can follow along as well and push yourself much further than you would do alone. We all have these limits that are not real. We think we have this limit of how much we can push ourselves, and usually these are way under our real potential. But it's just a way to foolproof way to get results, to follow my lead during these workouts. So that's about all about Warrior 20XX. If you want the trial, try the trial. You just go to warrior20xx.com, and there you can sign up for this free trial. I really can't recommend enough to try this training. It's a very, very great opportunity to get started with our training program. Just try them out, see them out. Even if you're skeptical, you have nothing to lose by creating this account and trying out the training. Okay, I wish you all that you're gonna enjoy this training as much as I do. It's one of the things about it as well, that most people don't think, but even if you feel like sometimes a little bit depressed or you're in a bad mood, like a lot of the times it's nothing except it's a lack of stress from your life in some ways. People are like too stressed, but it's a lack of the physical stress that your body needs. Your body needs a way to sort of like, how to say, put the sort of the tension in your body, inside your body something. You need to like put it something, conduct the energy in your body. And this sort of training helps tremendously to create energy. Like even now, like I'm much more energetic than I was before I did the workout. And it's crazy because you spend so much energy and at some point during the routine, you're gonna be like, oh man, this feels terrible. But afterwards you're just like, wow, you're woken up. Okay, that's all. Just go to the warrior20xx.com and sign up for the trial if you're interested, guys. Stay strong, see you soon.